Hey everyone, it's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver Music, and CeeLo Green is backtracking his statements after heavily criticizing female artists, including Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. Before we get into the video, I'd like to issue a trigger warning as some of the allegations we'll be discussing may be upsetting for viewers. Please continue to watch only if you feel comfortable doing so. In an interview with Far Out magazine, CeeLo spoke about his love of old pop music and went on to share his opinion about what today's music is lacking. CeeLo said, quote, "A lot of music today is very unfortunate and disappointing on a personal and moral level. There was once a time when we were savvy enough to code certain things. We could express to those what it was meant for with the style of language we used. But now music is shameless. It is sheer savagery." He further went on to say, quote, "We are adults. There should be a time and a place for adult content. As adults and artists, we should at least attempt to be each other's accountability partners in some regard. The stereotypes that are celebrated and perpetuated ultimately make the perception a reality. It is disenfranchising and it has caused a great deal of problems." CeeLo went on to specifically mention today's female artists, including Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. He criticized Nicki Minaj by saying, quote, "You have the heads of state like Nicki Minaj or someone who is up there in accolade, success, visibility, a platform to influence. Nicki could be effective in so many other constructive ways, but it feels desperate." And then he went on to offer his opinion on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, saying, quote, "Attention is also a drug and competition is around. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they are all more or less doing similar salacious gesturing to kind of get into position. I get it, the independent woman and being in control, the divine femininity and sexual expression. I get it all, but it comes at what cost?" CeeLo's comments came after Cardi B teamed up with Megan Thee Stallion to release their latest single, WAP, which raised some eyebrows due to its explicit nature. Others have criticized the song and music video as well, including conservative politician Ben Shapiro, who dissected the lyrics and said, quote, "This is what feminists fought for. This is what the feminist movement was all about. And if you say anything differently, it's because you're a misogynist. See?" Cardi B addressed the backlash online, writing, "I can't believe conservatives so mad about WAP." Megan Thee Stallion also tweeted about the backlash, writing, "LOL, dudes will scream slob on my knob word for word and crying about WAP? Bye, little boy." As you can imagine, the backlash did not sit well with fans, and they took to Twitter to share their thoughts. One fan said, "Women are supposed to be submissive according to them. Women aren't allowed to have a choice and certainly not allowed to enjoy sex or have a sex drive." Another fan tweeted, "They worried about women talking about their WAP, but not worried about their president talking about grabbing a woman by her P word. Interesting." And other fans pointed out the fact that CeeLo Green has faced sexual assault allegations against women in the past, and that he has no right to judge these artists based on the music they choose to make. One fan said, "Imagine a man who allegedly drugged women, raped them, and said it's consent if they are unconscious, speaking on what's appropriate or not. Sit your whack ass down, CeeLo Green." This fan tweeted, "CeeLo Green drugged a woman in an attempt to have sex with her while unconscious. The fact that he is even still allowed to sell records is a miscarriage of justice, let alone for him to have an opinion on women artists." Since making those comments and getting slammed online for his controversial opinion, CeeLo Green is now backtracking. He took to Instagram on Wednesday to share this lengthy post. CeeLo began his apology by writing, "There seems to be a misunderstanding with a quote taken from an interview I did a few days ago while promoting my new project. Firstly, I'm an advocate of artistic freedom and expression, as well as a fan of Nicki, Cardi, and Megan." He continued on to say, quote, "I know most of them personally and consider Cardi and Offset family. Therefore, I would never disrespect them all as powerful, beautiful, and influential women and professionals. I wholeheartedly apologize to each of them for the inconvenience they've been caused due to a snippet of my interview being used as a headline and in turn creating controversy and disconnect between me and these ladies as well as their fans." And he concluded the post by writing, "Know that I support everyone who is part of our community and culture. Always have and always will. Much love to all of the female artists who are running the game and handling their business." While CeeLo has issued a formal apology to these artists, I want to turn it over to you. Do you think Cardi, Megan, and Nicki will accept his apology? Let me know everything in the comment section below. After that, click right over here to see what Cardi B had to say about Kylie Jenner being in her WAP music video. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.